Howdy, everybody. We made it to Hanson, Idaho last night. Oh, what is this, you ask? I don't know. Contraband from the state of California? The, the motel I stayed at while I did my reset, I was walking the girls, and I took them down an alley, and they had a couple of trees. 3 trees bearing fruit, of which I'm not really clear what this is because it's green. It may be an orange. But on this tree, I definitely knew what this was. And it didn't fall to the ground, so it may be stealing. But I took this one's a lime. I took some fruit. However, we've made it to, you already know where we've made it to. Stayed at they call it the Garden of Eden Oasis truck stop. It's just down the road from our pickup yard here in Hanson, and it's been under construction for a while because they've been redoing it, and they've got the building done. I didn't know. I showed up, and I'm like, where is everything? And the building's different, and it's really nice. It's really nice inside, and I entered on the ground level, and they had an elevator that took me up to the store. I can't do stairs too much anymore. Hurts my back and my knees too bad. And I'm like, they have an elevator, and they have diesel, but they don't have gas pumps yet. And so if you guys get a chance to check it out, interstate? Oh, don't quote me on what interstate it's next to, but it's in Hanson, Idaho. Actually, their receipt calls it Eden, Idaho, but we made it. All right, let me tell you a little bit about this unit that I've got going on here. I was able to dispatch myself on it. There were a lot of loads on the reload board, but I chose this one because it's sometimes difficult to find places that are open on the weekends. And this was a holiday weekend, but just weekends in general, it is hard to find customers that are open or that are shipping or receiving on the weekends. So I chose a load off the reload board that I could pick up at one of our drop yards, Hanson, Idaho. So let me tell you what I got going on. I am hooked to a 30-foot travel trailer, shipping weight 5515, GVWR 7500. Picking up Hanson, Idaho, and it's on its way to Anderson, California. I will walk you around the outside and let you take a look at it. Cute little unit. Monster tires. I'm like, what do you need traction tires on a camper for? But hey, what do I know? But I'll let you see that. Had a couple of problems with this unit. I will talk about them when I'm out there, but this is the first time this has happened to me, and I'm like, I don't know how to deal with it. So I choose not to deal with it at all. I'm just going to run it the way it is, but come on, let me show you what I'm talking about. The first order of business that I want to talk about is I've never hooked to a unit that had such a short light cord. I normally run this light cord through this padlock, but because it's so short, I'm really worried about making a corner and it coming off, yanking out, so I decided to not include it in the padlock. The other thing is I am not hooking up my weight distribution hitch, not because anything's in the way of the brackets, but because when I had the saddle on the frame and then went to hook this chain up to it. On one side, I was able to hook the last link in to this little holder right here. On the other side, I couldn't get the chain to reach up to this bracket at all. I just couldn't. It was like this much too short, and I messed with it, and I couldn't get it. I don't know enough about what I'm doing to try to figure out how to get the chain to reach. This is the first time my chain's been too short, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm not running my weight distribution hitch because of that reason, but I tried to hook it up. So let me show you the unit now. Just a little bit of California scenery. Alrighty, everybody, Anderson, California, delivered. They did something here that makes me a little uncomfortable, but I went with it anyway because they're the boss. They wanted me to hurry up and unhook from the unit so they could take it somewhere to inspect it. But Deb has a rule that I don't let them go anywhere with the unit. until after I've taken my post-trip pictures. And so I made sure that I had my pictures before they took off with the unit. And by the time I got through stowing all my gear, they were back with my paperwork, so we're done. And we're on our way to do our traditional California thing, but I've already dispatched myself on another load and I'm gonna start heading that way. So if I can get the girls to say goodbye. Look at that. Look at that butt. You want to say goodbye? Yeah, I guess they're not really in the talkative mood. They will be when I go into the drive-thru and order them a pup patty. I'm just saying. Thank you, guys. This was a great run. Beautiful scenery there in California, even though there was a fire. But the rest of it was really pretty. So I was glad to be able to see that. So thank you for coming along on the ride with me. Thank you for letting me share that with you. And we'll catch you on the next episode. Well, just remember, guys, it's all about the perspective.